What if I told you that the biggest person holding you back isn't your boss, your parents, your past, or even your circumstances? It's the voice inside your own head. Every day, it convinces you that people are judging you, that you're not ready, that you'll probably fail, so you wait, and wait, and wait. Meanwhile, life keeps moving. The scary part is that most people don't lose because they're untalented. They lose because they spend years fighting battles that only exist in their imagination. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or trapped inside your own thoughts, this video is for you. The world doesn't hate you. You're just thinking too much. Have you ever had one of those nights where you're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, replaying every conversation you've had that day? You start wondering if you said something stupid. Maybe you sent a text that sounded weird. Maybe your friend replied with one word, and now you're convinced they're mad at you. Suddenly, your mind begins creating stories that have no evidence, only fear. And before you know it, you've turned a normal day into a disaster inside your own head. The truth is, the world probably isn't thinking about you as much as you think it is. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves. Yet somehow, we convince ourselves that everyone is judging us, criticizing us, or secretly hoping we fail. That's what overthinking does. It doesn't show you reality. It shows you your fears disguised as reality. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your life. It's trying to protect you. Thousands of years ago, humans survived by constantly looking for danger. If you assumed the rustling bushes hid a predator, you had a better chance of staying alive. The problem is, your brain still uses that same survival system today. Except now, the danger isn't a wild animal. It's a text message, a job interview, an Instagram post, a conversation. Your brain treats embarrassment like it's life or death. That's why one awkward moment can replay in your head for weeks. But here's something strange. Can you remember the last embarrassing thing a stranger did? Probably not. Because you weren't paying attention. And that's exactly how other people see you. Most people are far too focused on their own insecurities to spend hours analyzing yours. You're carrying a weight that no one else even notices. Overthinking creates an illusion of control. You believe that if you think hard enough, you'll avoid making mistakes. If you analyze every possible outcome, nothing bad can happen. But that's not how life works. You can't think your way into certainty. You can only act your way into confidence. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's evidence collected over time. Every time you do something despite feeling afraid, you prove to yourself that fear doesn't control you. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. Imagine if instead of riding it, you spent months reading books about balance, watching tutorials, planning the perfect technique. Would you ever learn? Of course not. Eventually, you have to get on the bike. You'll wobble. You might fall. But every fall teaches your brain something that thinking never could. Life works exactly the same way. The answers you're looking for aren't hidden in another hour of thinking. They're waiting on the other side of action. Maybe you've convinced yourself that you're behind in life, that everyone else has everything figured out. But you're comparing your private thoughts to everyone else's public image. You see their achievements. You don't see their doubts. You see their confidence. You don't see the nights they question themselves. Every person you admire has felt lost. Every successful person has failed. The difference isn't that they never overthought. The difference is they acted anyway. Here's something you need to hear. Your thoughts are not facts. Just because your mind says, "You're not good enough," doesn't make it true. Just because your mind says, "They're judging you," doesn't mean they are. Your brain produces thousands of thoughts every single day. Some are useful. Many are completely meaningless. You don't have to believe every single one. Imagine your thoughts as clouds floating across the sky. You don't chase every cloud. You don't argue with them. You simply let them pass. The same can be true for your thoughts. Observe them. Question them. Then let them go. One of the biggest lies overthinking tells you is this: I'll start when I feel ready. But ready is a feeling that rarely comes first. Action comes first. Then confidence follows. Then motivation catches up. Waiting until you're fearless is like waiting for the ocean to stop making waves before learning to swim. It will never happen. There will always be uncertainty. There will always be discomfort. And that's okay. Because growth has never been comfortable. Think about the person you want to become. They're not someone who never feels fear. They're someone who keeps moving despite it. So today, stop trying to predict every possible outcome. Stop rehearsing conversations that haven't happened. Stop fighting imaginary battles. Take one small action. Send the message. Apply for the job. Start the workout. Write the first page. Call your parents. Go for the walk. Whatever you've been delaying because your mind keeps inventing reasons to wait. Do it. Not because you're guaranteed success, but because every action weakens fear's grip on your life. And remember this: the world doesn't hate you. It isn't watching your every move. Most people won't remember your mistakes. But you will remember the opportunities you never took because you let fear make the decision for you. Don't let your imagination become a prison. Use it to build a future instead. Take a deep breath. Close this video. And do the one thing you've been overthinking. Your future self will thank you for it.